This is the latest One Piece set, OP16, The Time for Battle, and today, I'm opening up an entire case. Now this is part 1 where we open up the top 6 boxes, and if you want to see part 2, make sure you subscribe, it'll be out in a couple days. Alright, we're starting off with the first box. Now, I'm not going to be going through saying which box is out of which location in the case, because honestly, last time I did that, it didn't matter. I opened up more boxes from a different case, and it had nothing to do with any mapping of the box, which is really good. You don't want them to have the cases mapped, to be honest. It's just a bad idea. We got 24 packs here. For the first few packs, I'm going to be running it through, like, slow rolling it, because I want to see some of the cards, but then we'll speed it up. And I'm just hoping that I don't pull the manga from the very first box. Like, that would kind of suck, so. Now, I have not, I've been playing with these cards online. I am really looking forward to a regional that I'm competing in. Ooh, new buggy leader. Big man, big man. Beckman, really good card. I will not be sleeving up the rares. I will do that afterward because, you know, I like to sleeve up every single card. You guys just don't need to watch that because I feel like it's a waste of your time. This will get pretty fast, though. We're going to not just show all the every single card. Ooh, Zoro with a mustache. Very, very disguised there. I believe it. We're not going to show every single card, and so you might miss some cards from the set eventually. Yamato, really playable. I'm going to be interrupting myself throughout this whole thing, talking about playing decks, playing cards. I have not seen, I think I've seen actually most of the cards from the set, but I don't think I've seen every single alternate art. I've seen the SPs, I've seen leaders, I've seen the mangas. I usually don't spoil myself for a set, but since I've been playing with it, I figured I can go ahead and spoil myself. Momonosuke, lots of Yamato stuff, and I think we'll just do one more pack slow rolling it, because I know some of you complain about it. You don't want to see slow rolled, you want to see fast ripped packs. And we're doing a whole half of a case, so the video ends up being usually around 40 minutes long, which is pretty fast. Now I do have 2 other cases behind me, and you probably have seen that, which means, yes, we're opening them on video. I'm probably going to be doing it on a live stream, so that might go out before this video. I don't know when this video is going to go out. Either I edit it tonight and you guys see it tomorrow, which would be the Thursday. I mean, I'm getting this is June 3rd. I got this set really early, so I'd like to live stream some of this for you so that you can get it, you know. It's a lot easier to live stream than it is to record and edit and add all the different effects, music, whatever I do. You'll find out. Kuzan, we got in the last pack. Ooh, first SR hit. This is a Shiryu. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and sleeve up some of these. The SRs are actually kind of expensive. And there's some rares that are also going to be expensive. I'll point those out when we do see them. And you might be wondering, why is a rare expensive? Well, because some decks are running 16 of the same rare. And it is not here. You'll find it. It's an Impel Down rare. It's buggy. You probably already know it. So I don't know how these cases go at all. I've not heard anything about it. I don't know what the Gold Dawn looks like. Assuming there is well, there we go. I know what the Gold Dawn looks like. That's actually really cool. Let's check that out for a second. So I don't know if you get 4 hits in a box of Gold Dawn. Some people don't count the Gold Dawn as a hit. I count it as a hit because it's not guaranteed in every box. If it was guaranteed in every single box, no, it would not be a hit. But first hit is the Gold Dawn. Bon Cry with it. That's it is a playable card, but it's not the one we're talking about. Now usually in these case openings, I open up the very first box and I slow roll every single pack. So I gotta say, it's nice not to do that. I'll have to go back through and look at all the cards. I'm playing in 3 pre-releases this weekend, so 1 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday, and then 1 on Monday, if you count that as part of the weekend. I guess for this weekend, I am counting that as part of the weekend. Marco, that's a really cool Marco. I really like that. I think there's an alternate art Marco in this set of that rare, and I'm pretty sure it looks very good. And if you don't like Marco, what's wrong with you? All right, we're getting down. I think we're through the first half, right? So we have not seen any buggy rare or any Impel Down rares, which is what we're looking for. Seen both Dawn. I don't know if you'll get an alt art leader or an SP in the Gold Dawn packs. In the Gold Dawn boxes. Okay, there's a Yamato. Prisoners of Impel Down. This is probably selling for, I'm guessing, like $5 or so from what I've been told. Which is going to be crazy. So we're sleeving these rares up when I get them. And I'm setting them aside because I don't know if I'm playing a buggy deck. I don't know what deck I'm playing. Probably not buggy. We're going to find out. And the regional I'm going to, by the way, in case you are going to regionals, is the Peoria Regional happening in a couple weeks. No alternate art yet. That's kind of crazy. I feel like our odds of seeing one were pretty high at this point. Some people do not like the SPs in this set. I gotta say, I really like the SPs. I think they're very cool. That's an alternate art. Okay. Ooh. Wait. What's that X? Okay. You know what that X is? Because this is Kuzan. This is a great alternate art because he is really played in in Sengoku. So there's an X here now, it looks like, and that is because of it's going to be timeless. Manga cards can be played forever. So can that card, I guess, because it's the regular version or the alt art version. So, okay, I don't want to like panic everybody, but I'm pretty sure we got something big in here. So we're going to roll this pack. I'm excited. If I did hit an SP, I'd want to hit the Kuma or the Nico Rob, or the Miss All Sunday. Oh, it's a Luffy. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's good still. I just thought that it was something else, so that is okay. So we've gotten 2 hits. We got a Gold Dawn and we got an alternate art. Excuse me. I'm hoping that we can get. Oh, Secret Rare Ace. Okay, so that's 3 hits. I'm hoping we can get 4 hits from the Gold Dawn box. Well, actually, I don't know. I like it when One Piece kind of distributes the boxes more evenly. Because if the Gold Dawn boxes have SPs in there, that's going to be, first off, it's a spoiler right away that we're getting an SP from this first box. And secondly then, I won't have a whole lot of SPs for the rest of the case. Ooh, Boa Hancock. Nice, this thing should see some play. It already has online, for sure. I slow rolled that because sometimes I see the corner, see the edge, and I'm like, that is a good hit. Of course, I'm not going to do it with the big hits. I'll only do it with the bad hits, you know, because that's just how it works. Got an Emporio Ivankov here. Good hit, good hit. Almost through the first box. And then I'll clean up everything, and you guys can enjoy me time skipping for you. There is a hit in this box, definitely got a hit here, okay? Let's make sure to see the whole card, Noah. It's been a while since I've done a case opening, since I've done a box opening. Oh, this is crazy. That's an alternate art rare event. So this is used in Ace. This is a pretty good card in Ace. I'm actually kind of happy about that one. I know it's just an event, but I think that that's incredibly playable. So I'd always take a playable card over an unplayable one for rare, unless the unplayable one is just an insane amount of money. So that is going to be 4 hits from a box. So Gold Dawn, 4 hits from the box. There's the Whitebeard. This card is kind of a trap. I've been testing it out online. Doesn't seem to be quite what I thought it would be. I think it'll be good in Roger, actually. And I had been playing Roger too. 2 extra Grand Battle events. Let me know in the comments if you guys did any extra Grand Battle events yourself. And if you did, was it fun? Okay, I don't know where all of our Prisoners of Impel Down are. We're not gonna see a whole lot, I'm guessing. Can you imagine if you can get 5 hits from a case? Yeah, that'd be great. From a box. Hope we can get 5 hits from the case. Last pack, last chance at the manga for the box. There's not gonna be one. No way. No way. Das Bones. All right, let's move on to, well, actually, I'm gonna show you all the hits, and then we'll move on to box 2. So first off, I got 7 SRs. I do count those as hits. People are sometimes interested in them. And then also we got 4 actual hits, a Gold Dawn, a rare stage, an alternate art rare, Kuzan, and then a secret rare. So 2 alternate art rares, a Gold Dawn, and a secret rare. All right, here's box number 2. So 4 hits out of the first box, not bad at all. Pretty happy with that. I really like that alt art Kuzan. That's the favorite hit from the box. I did go look at the all the different cards, the rares. I looked at the sides of them when I was putting them away, and I saw that they're not cut very well. So I don't know how the alt arts are, but if people are grading these, just keep in mind, maybe this set is going to be tougher to grade. That does happen from time to time with specific sets, and this is possibly one of them. I only got 1 Prisoner of Impel Down, though, from that entire box, which to me is a little bit sad, because I'm looking for a bunch of those. I mean, people are running 16 in the deck, so if I can't get 16 from an entire case, that tells you that those are going to be expensive cards, based off of, well, necessity, pure lead. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, that's a scuffed pack. Let's hope we don't have a good pull in this one. Here's the actual event, by the way, the regular rare event, not the alt art. In case you were curious if that was an alt art event. think we have an alt art here. Let's see. Ooh, alt art Vista. Okay, it's another alt art rare. You're gonna get alt art rares. That's just gonna happen. So the nice thing about opening up an entire case is that I will also get some alt art SRs. We want those too. Especially because that's gonna be playable. Borsalino, there's another Impel Down, Prisoner of Impel Down. I wanna call it Impel Down All-Stars. That's not actually it. By the way, if you aren't aware, this is pretty much Paramount War Impel Down Arc. I mean, that makes sense. Paramount War was the actual second set of One Piece, which really good set. It's the set I came in on. I was really, really happy with that set. Sad it's out of rotation now, kind of. I mean, it's nice to have rotation. Sakazuki, Secret Rare, sorry, Super Rare. That's good. All these Super Rares, very playable. That's the nice thing about One Piece compared to Pokemon. I do Pokemon as well. And for Pokemon, let's not see a Gold Don. Okay, good. For Pokemon, you generally do not have a whole lot of playable stuff from an entire booster box, but for One Piece, you get a lot of playable stuff, which is really good. And just the sets in general. You get playable stuff from the sets in general. Oh my gosh. Could I rip this pack any worse? Some people use scissors, and there's a reason for that. Scissors can make them easier. I'm really curious how my live stream is going to go opening these, because like I said, I want to do a live stream. I'm opening up one case for myself. This is my case, and then I'm opening up 2 cases for my friend. And usually there's another ace there. Usually he'd have me open up 1 case for him, and then I'd open up a few boxes for myself. But because we're going to regionals and I need cards, and I was planning on buying a case, we're buying a case. And that's the problem. That's a problem. Expensive. All right, so far we've gotten 2 hits. You gotta assume there are gonna be 2 hit boxes in this case. Hopefully we'll see an SP in the first half, which is this video, and hopefully we'll see an SP in the second half, which is going to be part 2. Yes, I do sleeve up SRs. I know plenty of people who do not sleeve them up. Shout out to Owen. Owen, if you're out there watching this, I know you don't sleeve up everything. I just want you to know, how dare you. Ooh, another Beckman. Beckman's good. I've considered playing Shanks, but I probably won't. I don't know. I shouldn't say I probably won't. I think I'm going to play Nami to the regional. Or actually, Nico Robin or Ace. Yeah, look at all those maybes. Moby Dick, regular rare, okay. I thought it was going to be another alt art Moby Dick, and it's like, what? That's a sign to play Ace. You guys will have to let me know if you want to see more case openings in the future, if you like live streams, stuff like that, because even though this video might come out after I do a live stream, it's just good to know for the future, because I can avoid the live streams if I need to. I love making videos, but they are time consuming. That's the nature of my job. I'm full-time making YouTube videos, and if you didn't know that, now you do. That's what I do. All right, I think we got another SR in here. Just a Monkey D. Luffy. Just a Monkey D. Luffy. I can't wait to see what his alt art looks like. I don't think I've seen it, but maybe I have. Maybe I have. By the way, I'm just throwing these packs on the ground, guys. I'm gonna have to clean up all this stuff afterward. You have no idea. It's gonna be terrible. It's really not that terrible. Okay, we're getting down to, okay. That is, that's Boa Hancock, and you know what that means. Pricey card, very playable, everything about it, very cool. So 3 hit box, I guess it could be more. This might be a second gold down box right here. We could have another 4 hit box. Maybe gold dons in every pack, in every box now. Maybe we don't. Honestly, I would not be upset if they put a gold don in every single box. I think that it kind of makes sense, because it's just, they're not that expensive to begin with. It would make them even cheaper, and more people could play with them. And that's what I'm talking about. If you didn't know, I like to play the game, and I want cool looking cards that aren't that expensive. Now I did send out a grading submission. Oh, Gold Don. Don't tell me. Frodo, have we done it? I think I've just picked out 2 gold boxes in a row. So those are the 4 hit boxes. Maybe there's Gold Don in every box. From what I know, there is. Ooh, Prisoners of Impel Down, that's another one, in a Jimbei. Jimbei's fine. All right, last pack Magic. Let's see what we can get, and then we'll go over the hits. Okay, Vista, and the prisoners are rioting. So here are the hits. First off, let's go through the SRs. We should have 7 SRs. That's how these always work, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on top of that, Gold Don once again, alternate art Boa. This is a super rare, which is great. An SR, alternate art Vista, pretty cool. And then the secret rare ace. So another 4-hit box. Very, very cool. Let's move on to the next one. Box number 3, and for some reason, I don't know why, I just feel like I'm really going to get a manga from this case, and I think it's gonna be the manga Kuzan. That's the one I want. So, hey, if that wins, if that happens, we win. We win. Box number 3 is gonna be good to us. I can feel it. You know, boxes 1 and 2, really good to us. Box 3, equally good to us. I don't know. Okay, first pack of box 3. So yeah, I sent in a grading submission yesterday. We're going with Beckett this time, and before you guys shout at me for grading, if some of you get really upset about grading, first off, they're my cards. I want to grade them. It's for a video. Secondly, it's for a video. But also, a lot of the cards were out of rotation, so grading is a great way to keep your good cards safe and your bad cards safer. Sure, quote me on that. Kuzan. It's his sign, guys. We're getting the Kuzan for sure. All right, so what I usually like to do with sets, before the YouTube channel came out, every box I'd open up with my friends generally, and we'd open them all up, like, you know, around this time frame, a week before release, and I mean, they got pre-releases this weekend, right? So we're able to get the boxes early, open them up, and then just play together. We'd do like a pre-release format, sometimes a sealed, or we do a draft, which is always really fun. I like doing drafts. I never done them in Pokemon. I think that they could be good, but in One Piece, they're actually good. Probably, I assume, good in Magic as well. Prisoner of Impel Down, set that to the side. So far, we have a playset of Prisoner of Impel Down. We got a second one from last, two of them from the last box, which is really good. Another Don here. Not as cool as the Gold Don. I do like that Gold Don. It's got all these prisoners hanging out together. Luffy's not a prisoner though. I don't want to spoil everything, but he's not a prisoner. He's just there. And if you don't know what Impel Down is, well, let me tell you, you probably are going to get spoiled by some of these cards, that's for sure. By the way, if you have read One Piece, what is your favorite arc? Just straight up, what's your favorite arc? I think mine is Wano. I really love Wano. Ooh, Whitebeard. I thought it might be an alt art. Okay, it's not. I think my favorite arc is just Wano, straight up. I love how that arc goes, and I don't want to spoil it. Okay, is this an alt art? Oh, another Sakazuki. No, we're just getting back-to-back SRs. I like the SRs that have, you know, this like interesting coloring scheme on a lot of the corners of them, because that's where you open up the pack and you usually see it and think, wow, I already know it's a hit. I hate spoiling myself, but this time you think, wow, it's an alt art, and it's not, and it just is a disappointment. I love it. I love disappointment. That's not true. Is there anyone out there who loves disappointment? Because there is a One Piece card saying, I'm disappointed. Nice, we got a Mr. 3 here, Son. I love this guy. Really good character. Love him, absolutely. Love him to death. Not as good as Mr. 2, but still love him. Okay, we're about to see. I doubt this is a Gold Don, but yeah, okay. So we already got our 2 Gold Don, probably no more than that. Probably only 2 Gold Don in a case. Which means there's probably 2 4-hit boxes in a case. We'll find out. No hits from this case yet, from this box yet. I think there's only 2 secret rares, which is really good, because when there are 3 secret rares, you don't get a playset of each. And that kind of is really bad when you open up a whole case and you don't have a playset. I'm not sure why Bandai doesn't say, well, listen, if you're getting a case, not that many people are able to get a case, you should, you know, deserve. You deserve an entire playset. Why? Oh yeah, it's an SR. I was gonna sleeve up Buggy, but for some reason I thought I wouldn't sleeve up Buggy. By the way, a lot of people do ask me where I get my cases. I get them from my local card shop, so that's how I do it. I recommend going to local card shops if you can, and if you can't, TCG Player is a good way to go. If you're looking to buy from TCG Player though, be careful, you know, if you buy loose boxes, they are sometimes good, but I would get them from like a seller who's selling a lot of loose boxes rather than just 1 or 2, because if you're selling 1 or 2, you could have opened up 10 boxes, 11 boxes in a case, pulled all the hits that are really good, and then just decided, well, I'm gonna sell these boxes online. So if you buy from someone who has a whole bunch of boxes, you're less likely to have that. Now we've gotten 0 hits so far. There we go. Okay, this is the Marshall D. Teach, the Blackbeard secret rare in the set. This card, very good. Very good, especially in Blackbeard. Very good card. Really good trigger on it. Probably gonna put it in Nami. I've tested it out in Nami. I like it all right, but we'll see. Ooh, Mr. 3 alt art. There we go. Very likely just a 2-hit box, but who knows? Could be 3. Could be 3, like that guy. By the way, I don't know if there are 2 SPs in this set, or if there's, sorry, I don't know if there's 2 SPs per case, or if there are 4 SPs per case, or 3 SPs per case, whether that's 1 manga event, 2 manga event. I have no idea on that stuff. We're gonna find out together what the hit rates are. Usually the hit rates are consistent through cases, which is kind of good. That means you can expect to get certain things, and if you buy an entire case, you're good on that. You got your expectations met. All right, we'll go over the hits in just a second, but there is, wow, no more SRs. We must have gone through all the SRs already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 SRs, and then this is a 2-hit box with an alt art super rare and a secret rare Marshall D. Teach. All right, we're on to box number 4, and so far we've gotten 1 2-hit box and 2 4-hit boxes. I assume that'll be all the 4-hit boxes that there are, but who knows? I would like to say that because this time I was very careful making up the intros of this video, and making sure I recorded a whole bunch of stuff beforehand, because usually I'll forget something and be like, oh, I wish I'd recorded this. I am already hurting. I'm already hurting after just 4 boxes. Usually about the time I get to box number 8 is when my back is hurting. No, I'm already hurting, so we'll just deal with that. Ooh, another Whitebeard SR. You know, I thought it was gonna be a different hit. We've seen a lot of him so far. If you're not aware, you generally get, I think because this is only like an actual full set, OP16, it's not OP15 plus EVO4. I think we're gonna get 8 SRs each, which is good. It's good. Oh! My gosh. Okay. I love Yamato. I'm a huge Yamato fan. If you have not read the manga, I love Yamato. He is Kazuki Oden. Wow, fantastic hit. That is incredible. Very, very cool. That is so good, so playable. I can't even imagine what that's probably going for right now. And I might play the Yamato deck. And if I do, we can put it in there. So, great hit so far. Great box. I just feel like I'm starting, and so far we've gotten a great hit. Plus we've gotten 2 SRs. Another SR, Shiryu. Man, the back half of this case, or this box, is gonna be just like dead. Until we pull the manga. I'm calling it right here, guys. We are pulling the manga from this exact box. Can't wait for it to happen. Let's see what happens, okay? Let's just see. Can we pull the manga from this box? All right. I'm gonna try it's starting to go a little bit faster. Another SR there, okay. Starting to go faster, and then I slowed down. I thought it was gonna be a hit. It was a hit. Just not the hit you're looking for. If you guys don't include SRs as a hit, well then Bandai is sad, because that's what they think is a hit. All right, 1 Prisoner of Impel Down All-Stars, or sorry, 1 Prisoner of Impel Down so far. Oh, what's that border? Oh, please tell me I didn't just scuff this opening. Okay, I think we're good. It's probably just a rare. I'm getting teased from this set. I'm getting teased from the borders in these cards. Absolutely. The way they're colored, it makes me think I got an alt art. This should be called Fake Surprises with Noah. Another ace. Okay, like, ace. What's up, man? I'm seeing a lot of you so far. 3 aces, 2 teaches, sorry, 1 teach. I mean, I'm gonna see 4 of each, right? And probably an alternate art of one or the other. I kind of would like the alt art teach, actually, if I'm gonna play it in my deck. But alt art ace is probably a better hit because I just like him more. Some people don't like ace. Shout out to Light out there. He knows who he is. Oh, alt art Luffy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is not the Alt Art Luffy I thought. I thought there'd be another one. Probably for the SR there is, of course. This is very cool. He's got some gloves on. These are made of candle wax from Mr. 3. That is the only spoiler I'm gonna give you today. That's not true. There's probably gonna be more. All right, so far it's a 3-hit box. I'm glad that we've got a 3-hit box here. Can we get a 5-hit box? Wait, the odds of us getting a manga though from this box are very low, seeing how it is a 3-hit box. But I put in my call, so I can't change that. Ooh, Boa Hancock SR, not bad. I really gotta make sure I'm showing these cards to you guys, because sometimes I just look in person instead of at the video recording, and I think I'm off camera. So if I am doing that, I apologize, especially future me. Future me is gonna be most upset when he's editing this, so. Future me is downright disappointed with myself, all right? Ooh, okay, another Don, another Don. It's not a gold Don. The rumors are fake. Gold Don are not real. Don't look at the first 2 boxes I opened up, okay? Definitely not a gold Don in there. By the way, holding 3 cases, this is a lot. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of weight. I was carrying them around, you know? It's like, oh man, this is heavy. My poor arms. This is the only type of muscle training a One Piece player gets. Okay, I know it's not true, but for me, it's just carrying big boxes of One Piece cards. Am I right? No? All right. Be mad at me if you want to. There's the SR Luffy. This is what I want to see the alt art of. I want to see an alt art of this Luffy right here. I don't know that I have actually seen it physically with my whole eyes. Maybe half my eyes. Maybe they were cut off in Gambling with Friends, and if you don't know what Gambling with Friends is, it's okay. It's a video game. Ooh, that's a clean rip. I love those clean rips. Very nice. So I'm kind of surprised we have not seen an alt art leader yet, but we have 2 more boxes in this first half of the case, and then we'll have 2 more boxes, plus times 3, I guess, plus another 4. All right, let's go over the hits. SRs first. Should be 7 of these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We keep getting a bunch of black or white beards. We got Monkey D. Luffy, alt art. We got an Ace alt art, and we've got this Yamato SR. Oh my gosh, that is so good, incredible. I love the. Who's the illustrator in this one? Okay, so the illustrator is Daisuke Izuka, which is, I mean, fantastic art, great illustrator, I suppose. I don't know them, but sure. Moving on though to box number 4. Let's go ahead. I mean, this is box number 5. Wow, I messed that up. I'm losing track of time here in the time of battle. Coincidentally. All right, we're almost done. We're 2/3 of the way there. Make sure my camera's recording. You always got to double check. I'm hoping to hit an SP in the first half of this, and then I'm hoping to hit an SP in the next half of the case. So either that or we get screwed and no SPs at all. How would that go? Would not like it. Kuzan and a Yamato. The nice thing about the Yamato deck is there's plenty of rares in it, I guess. Well, actually, I don't know if that's the nice thing. Seeing how rares are, you know, gonna be expensive then. No. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Whitebeard. So many Whitebeards. This is like the opposite of what I saw from my boxes of Borsalinos. You know, just saw 1 Borsalino. Of course, I only bought 3 boxes last set. OP15, I had to pay for the Borsalinos separately. But I was not seeing a whole bunch of them like I am seeing the Whitebeards, I'll tell you that. Oh, alt art Buggy, let's go. If you guys don't like Buggy, well, you will eventually, I assume. I love this guy. I love this guy. Really cool. Very good art. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of being told by my case to open up or to play the Impel Down deck, the new Buggy deck. It seems pretty telling to me that I should be playing that deck. I got the alt art San, I got the alt art Buggy. Very, very cool. That's not a hit. I put it on the hits, sorry. Not trying to cover up Buggy there. He is the big hit. Got a nice, you know, reflection. You can't see him very well. Too bad, we'll show you afterward. Listen, I don't claim that my videos are perfect, because they're not. It's very hard to get a perfect video. But I do put a lot of time and effort into trying to make it look good, and then stuff like that messes it up right away. Whoops, my bad, my bad. Okay, Sakazuki, the biggest tease card here. I think this is always an alt art, and it is not. All right. I kind of would like to see an alt art Sakazuki. I'm not a fan of him, though. He's not the nicest guy. He does work for the Navy. He's definitely not the worst. It's just that I don't know if my sense of justice and his sense of justice align so much, you know? You get what I'm saying? I'm more of a fan of Kuzan, Borsellino. Borsellino is also known as Kizaru, so if you hear me call him Kizaru... Ooh, there's the alt art Sakazuki that I was just talking about, baby! Okay, I didn't expect that back-to-back. Sakazuki, well, it wasn't back-to-back. I didn't expect him to be so fast. Look at that, another Exxon here, which means the Exxon Valdez. Okay, no, that means that we can use it forever. It's never gonna go out of style, and I love things that don't go out of style, which is why I wear cargo shorts, because they never go out of style. Don't let anyone tell you differently, okay? Don't let anyone tell you differently. Shout out to cargo shorts if you guys know what I'm talking about. You were born in the 90s, I guess. I don't know. Me? I'm a 90s man. I was about to say I'm an Imes dog. Yeah, that's great. I'm not a dog. I should have looked at the pack art more carefully, guys. I'm sorry I didn't show it to you. Should have shown it to you better earlier. I think we got a secret rare in here. Nope. Whew. I was gonna say, if we saw another secret rare ace, this half of boxes would just be full of secret rares. Let's see an SP soon, baby. 2 hits so far, both alternate art SRs, which is really cool. I like seeing multiple SRs. These packs are so loud. Ah, ooh, another Prisoners of Impel Down, that's what we need. I think so far I've gotten 8 Prisoners of Impel Down. Is that what I've gotten? You guys can put up in post. I can edit it in post and then put up a count, and I probably won't do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, this case is just full of aces, all right? Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. Is that my 4th one? I think that's my 4th ace. Yeah, that's... Okay, I got my play set of aces. Can we stop seeing them now? I would really enjoy seeing some more teaches. Those are the ones I'm actually gonna play. I'm not truly concerned. I should get them in the other half of the box, or the case, but you never know. Ooh, Boa Hancock there. I thought we got a 4th hit for a moment. I thought that this was another hit. It's just an SR hit. 4 packs left, and then we're digging into the last box, which is gonna be crazy. Oh, Buggy. Buggy. Love that guy. What's going on there? His patented Muggy Ball? I think that's his shoe. I don't really know. Oh, that's just a regular rare. I thought I saw something. I thought I saw an SP. I'm just dreaming at this point, guys. I'm dreaming of when I'm going to see it, because I want to get the Miss All Sunday, and I want to get the Kuma, and I want to get the Katakuri, and I just want them all. Ooh, another Yamato here. Good playable stuff, playable shenanigans. And I really want to see an alt art leader. Like, I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen any so far. Okay, let's go over the hits. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what you expected. And then we got another 3-hit box. Secret Rare Ace, alternate art Saka Puki, blah. And an alternate art Buggy, both SRs. Very cool. All right, it's time for the final box. So that means we gotta get that manga. By the way, if you just skipped to this point, I don't know why, but I will be showing all the hits at the end of the video. So I should have been talking about that in the very first part of the video, which somehow I forgot to mention. Let's get into this, baby. Let's do it. I had to make sure I was recording on this microphone. I've got too many microphones set up. All right, so no SP so far. We've seen 4 secret rare aces, which is kind of surprising. Or have we seen 3 secret rare aces? I don't know why I was going to show the whole pack. I thought I've seen 4. We're going to find out at the end of the video. That'll tell us. And we'll go to... I might as well include how many Impel Down All-Star, Prisoners Impel Down I've gotten. I'm going to keep calling that card Impel Down All-Stars probably the whole time it's played. Very likely until the set goes away. Okay, there we go. Another secret rare Teach. We wanted that. I'm very happy with that. Whew. That takes a little bit of the pressure off. You know? I don't know why. It just does. The big hit I would like to see here, probably the Nico Robin. There we go. There we go. I always call Miss All Sunday Nico Robin. Same person, you know, same person. And if you couldn't tell they were the same person, they are. They are. That's all I have to say about that. Pack art. You like it or you don't like it? I think it's fine. I like the yellow packs from Kami's Adventures on Kami's Island. OP16, pretty cool. These ones are dark. I think they're fine on the camera. That's all that matters, really. First SR of the box. Got a Kinemon here. Kinemon. So I have read, well, I've read One Piece like twice, except for some of the chapters that have come out after I've read it twice. But I will say, I've also watched quite a bit of it, and the voice actors are just so good. I generally watch subtitled because, you know, the English voice actors are fine from what I understand, but, and I have seen some of it subtitled, or sorry, dubbed, and they are fine. But subtitled, I tell you what, so good. Frankie is probably my favorite voice actor. Of course, they replaced him because the voice actor was getting a little bit old. He was getting a little bit old, maybe unhealthy. Time, I don't know why I'm sleeving that. Time to get a new one, they said. No, he was retiring. Oh, there we go. Finally, I was going to say, when's our first alt-art leader? Should we slow roll it? For old time's sake, since we know it's an alt-art leader, we don't know which one it is, we're going to slow roll it. My hands are getting stuck here. Maybe it's him. I hope it's Luffy. That's what I want to see. It's probably going to be Yamato. Oh, guys, I got to play Impel Down. I wasn't gonna. I mean, I've gotten so many alt-arts. This is crazy. Okay, alt-art buggy. Very cool. So my question is going to be, are we going to get just one hit besides the buggy? Like, is it going to be just a 2-hit box when you get an alt-art leader? Because I think they did that for the last set. It was a 2-hit box when you got an alt-art leader, which I'm kind of fine with, you know, except for if you get a really bad leader, then you're like, well, that sucked. Maybe you get an SP with the alt-art leader. Maybe we'll see one of those make an appearance. I mean, there should be like 4 alt-art leaders, though, in these cases. There usually are. I'm very curious as to where our SPs are, but I got 6 boxes left. 6 boxes. Can you imagine what they would do, though, if they went down to 1 SP per case? Like, I would be so sad. Of course, this is the set I opened up a case for myself, and that'd be bad. That'd be bad. I think we got, what, a Sakapuki? No, it's a Moby Dick. Okay. All right, we're getting toward the end here. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, check out the other case openings we've done. Ooh! Okay. We've gotten an alt-art of every single Admiral. We've gotten Borsalino now. We got Kuzan, and we got Sakapuki. Blah. I certainly hope we can, whoa. Let's fix that. I certainly hope that we can pull the manga. I mean, honestly, today's the day. Today's the day I'm feeling it. Ooh, Shiryu. Okay, not bad. So I assume like the alt-art leaders are going to be just probably 3 hits. I mean, if it is a 4-hit, we'll take it. And if it's not, that makes sense. Ivankov again. It's been a while since we've seen Ivankov. He saw Shibare Dana. This is the test of time. This is where we find out how many hits come in a box. With an alt-art leader. Boa? That's a hit, right? We've gotten plenty of alt-art SRs so far. Very happy with that. Now, my big concern is that I'm going to get a lot of 2-hit boxes in the next video, but I think that if I get the 2-hit boxes, they're going to have the SPs with them. So that's likely what's going to happen. Because we've only had 1 2-hit box. I know in the last set there were like 6 2-hit boxes. I have a feeling it's gone down to like 3 or 4 again, but I don't know. Okay. We're on to last pack magic, guys. Can we do it? Right here. This is the last pack. You might have tuned in just for the very last pack. Let's see if it is. It's not. It's not. Ah, what a scuffed opening. The card was higher than the other ones, so I know it's not a manga. R.I.P. in peace. Okay, let's go over the hits once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we got the Borsalino, the Buggy, and the Teach. Let's wrap up. So we're going to quickly go over what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Impel Down. Prisoners of Impel Down. That's pretty good. We've got, looks like 3 Ivankovs, 3 Kinemons, 3 Mr. 3s, We got 5 Shiryus. We got 6 Buggies. We got 5 Yamatos. We got 4 Luffys. We got 5 Whitebeards. 3 Sakazukis. And we got 5 Boa Hancock. Now we're gonna go over the actual hits where we got 2 Gold Dawn. We ended up getting 4 Secret Rare Aces and 2 Teaches. That is a Secret Rare from every single box. Then we got a Buggy Alt-Art Leader. Very, very cool in the Buggy. For the Alt-Art Rares, we got a Luffy, Vista, the Moby Dick, and Kuzan, which I'm very excited because we ended up getting all 3 Admirals because these are the Super Rares where we have Sakazuki and Borsalino. The Boa Hancock, I think that's gonna be a really good hit. Mr. 3 and Buggy. And then my favorite so far that we've gotten from the case is this Yamato SR. Oh, so good. Absolutely love that. So that's it for the first part of the case opening. Feel free to let me know what your favorite hit was in the comment section below, and you can subscribe here. We're going to be putting out that part 2 in like a day or two. Should be pretty fast. All right, guys, until next time.